everyone has an agenda that they try to get done every day. We may not think about it consciously, but as we painfully know as we're getting ready for work or school, there is only so much time. There's limited time and frankly space with which we can confront the things we want to do. So as a result, we now want to do more with less time, and that starts to squeeze out things that we think that we can do later. So whether it's healthcare, financial planning, maybe even repairing our car, we put it further and further off because in between all the things that we should do and all the things that we're educated to do, we have life. We've got to pick up the groceries, we got to go to the dry cleaners, we have to pick up the kids. These little things that become the tyranny of trade-offs of everyday life are many of the barriers, if you will, that keep us from exercising, eating correctly. Well, I think what we have to start to think about as employers in particular is to understand that we have at least 8 hours, in many cases I'm sure a lot of us could say far more than 8 hours of time and attention with our employees. So making it a priority in the workplace, not just because you're trying to be a good company, but it makes business sense. It is about improving productivity, reducing absenteeism, reducing presenteeism. Because if you have someone coming to work and they're not feeling well, they're not going to be productive. If you have someone who's missing work because they've not been treating themselves well for years, that's not good either. So companies do more than just having the gym on site, but to make it kind of the new corporate culture of eating right, exercising, that a healthy company is a productive and profitable company. One of the things that employees are looking for in particular, and this is not just the baby boomers, but the younger cohorts as well, is giving them some advice on where they can get trusted information to cut through the clutter. You know, one more brochure in the so-called corporate wellness center is not going to make a healthier population. Some way of using the internet or cell phones or the countless IT investments that company makes to cut through that clutter to say, you know, here's trusted information, we've had smart people look at it, this is what you can look at. Indeed, having the gym on site and the like, but making it okay to take time to do the exercise, to do the walk, to make the cafeteria more than just a convenience place, to really start to think as a group about what's being served there. You know, one of the things that we've learned is that people don't do things because it's good for them. They don't necessarily do it because of fear. They do it for the peer pressure in the group around them. So really, in many ways, a corporate culture, or frankly, any organizational culture built around wellness will not only have healthier employees, but probably a more productive workplace. The great thing about technology that we are seeing already today and emerging is that we can now make health and wellness ubiquitous. So whether it's the smartphone on your belt or in your purse, a car that responds to how you're feeling or can actually monitor how you're feeling in wellness, rooms that might actually change their ambiance based upon whether you're fatigued or stressed. So what we're about to see is a real convergence, in many ways a head-on collision of the aging of the baby boomers now in chronic disease prime time and the availability and affordability of technologies that will be able to manage, motivate, and monitor your well-being in real time. I think right now the number one technology that people are using to manage their health is the internet. And in fact, what people are looking for is information validated by their friends and family that are on the web, or as we have been doing research at the Age Lab, found other people like me that are, have diabetes or whatever it is, to validate diets and exercise programs. So really the oldest technology, storytelling and sharing information, is probably the number one thing that is helping the population. The thing to look for in the very near future, though, are using games and play and your cell phone, the fun things to actually intervene and get people's behavior. So I think what you're about to see is a transformation now of health and wellness not being something you should do or you better do it or you're going to get sick, but something that you want to do because it's fun. It's going to be something that Nintendo builds a game around, or your car makes it so that you're more alert and you become the ultimate driver. It's real-time incentives to get real-time behavior change.